Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier Civilization VI in our Russian Sunrise series. Gandhi just freaking forward settled. Well, I don't know if this counts as forward settling because he's already got several cities over here on his home continent, but he just settled right next to me because he's a dick. He's continued to be an absolute jerk to me throughout this entire series. If you missed it earlier in the series, he came in with a lot of missionaries, and the AI in Civ 6 is actually a little bit better, I would argue, from what I've seen so far in Civilization 5 than Civilization 5's, when you ask them not to do things. And so I asked Gandhi not to convert my freaking cities, and he said, okay, I won't. And then he still did. And so I declared war on him because I was pissed. And I'm still pissed, and now he's continuing to rub it in by sending a settler to found a city right here. So we're going to take that city and probably keep it, in fact. It's going to become our city. And that also, it's a coastal city, so that'll give us another platform on which to eventually send some units across the sea and conquer his territory there. We are definitely in the lead technologically, finally, which is nice. We're a good ways in the lead, in fact, so we're going to continue to build up momentum and move towards a science victory while kind of militarily holding off some of these other nations. Gilgamesh is no longer very unhappy with us. He's just unfriendly. However, Philip has denounced us, so there's a chance Philip will declare war. Philip has also settled on our continent. Where are you, Philip? Here you are. Barcelona is on our continent. It's a little farther from our borders than Agra here. But that's the situation that we're in. So let's go ahead and go to the next turn. It's 1665 AD, turn soon to be 245. We are in the modern era. Rio, of course, just fell to us a couple of episodes ago. It was Brazil's only city. And they, as I recall, they declared war on us randomly. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you're going to die then. That's how that's going to happen. Let's go ahead and spread religion here in Xi'an again, because we really need Eastern Orthodoxy to spread here. It's still not doing anything. Or hasn't converted yet. Oh wait, the turn didn't actually cycle. Oh, that's annoying. I was talking about the episode and didn't realize the turn wasn't cycling. But anyway.
Dovreste prestare attenzione a ciò che accade d'intorno. Credetemi, vi sono fin troppi giochini che stanno avendo luogo.
Oh, you're so cryptic. So cryptic. Catherine de Medici. It looks like Gilgamesh is none too happy about India either. Let's see if we can look at Gilgamesh's relationship. All right, he's been denounced by Gilgamesh for obvious reasons, I believe. Okay, here we go. Now we've actually got some decisions to make. So, +1 sight range would also be good. +10 combat strength when defending versus ranged attacks. This is probably going to be a ship that's involved in a lot of naval warfare sooner than later, so we're going to go ahead and go for that. Reinforced hull for that caravel. Kazan, you need a construction project, don't you? I would say shipyard's probably the best thing for you. This is quite a city. I mean, look, we've got the Great Lighthouse of Alexandria, an actual lighthouse in front of the city. The Colossus of Rhodes as well, which is quite nice. All right, so hang on, let's see what the promotion is. A relic is created if this apostle dies in theological combat. Not likely to happen because we are spreading religion with this apostle. All right, so that didn't quite convert the city, unfortunately. Maybe this one will. There we go. All right, so Eastern Orthodoxy has arrived in Xi'an, finally. And then we have this apostle in Kabul as well. Kabul. Oh, hey, Novgorod. We're just spreading religion a bunch. Trying to get Eastern Orthodoxy a little bit more ingrained in the population. And we are also preparing to tear Gandhi a new one. And enjoy it at the same time. Let's go ahead and just move. I want a little bit more visibility of the coast there. But this is just generally not going to be pretty when it finally kicks in. All right, so this scout, I'm going to keep my scout here because pretty soon I'll be able to upgrade him to a ranger. And then I might be able to use that scout in scouting out the Indian continent. Perhaps, maybe. Let's go to the next turn. I also need to keep an eye on my great people because I don't know. Oh, finally. Okay, so there's something I can do with... Okay. Let's see what I can do here. This apostle has arrived in Lanchi. Let's go ahead and spread the religion. So the game keeps doing this to me. It's acting like the turn is over, but it's not actually over. That does give me an opportunity to maybe reallocate some of my great people here. I have a great musician. Michelangelo finally has somewhere he can go. Let's transfer you to Smolensk, and then we can get you to Kazan in the next turn. Actually, we can't get you there this turn. Oh, I forgot we have great artists here as well. We have Rembrandt. I'd rather let Michelangelo have his day because he's been waiting for longer. So we're going to give him that order, and he will go there next turn. He's been waiting like a couple hundred years. No, Gandhi. No. I'm about to take your city, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Gilgamesh wants open borders. No. I don't need any more shenanigans.
Il semble que vos espions soient partout. Mesdames de compagnie seraient ravies de les entretenir pendant la fête.
Thank you, Catherine. You are very, very good at making me constantly nervous. Okay. Pretty soon we're going to be able to upgrade these musketmen. We've got another barbarian camp. I told you it was going to be a nuisance, but we're going to deal with it. Should be over pretty quickly, in fact. Alright. Michelangelo, move here and create a great work. The Sistine Chapel ceiling is now in Kazan. It's a religious artifact. Excellent. So, great works we have so far. We have the Iliad in St. Petersburg. We have Pride and Prejudice in Kazan, and the Odyssey in Lanchi. And then we have the Sistine Chapel ceiling in the Art Museum in Kazan. We have an archaeological museum in Lanchi as well, so that's going to be good for... Actually, that reminds me, in 2 turns we need to make sure we build an archaeologist. I don't know if we actually have access to that tech yet, though. Let's have a look. Do we? I don't know. Let's find out. Where are you? Where are you? I guess we do. Maybe we have for a while. Hang on. Where's the tech? Why can't I see it? The icon is very plainly obvious. Oh, you know what? It's probably a civic. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, natural history. So it is boosted because we built an archaeological museum, so it's only going to take us 5 turns when we get to it, but we are still, it looks like 2 or 3 tiers away from it. So we're going to work on getting that sooner than later. All right, looks like there's still going to be some room here, hopefully for Rembrandt to do some of his stuff as well. Jane Austen, is there somewhere I can send you yet? Sadly, there's not. Go back to sleep. And you just skip your turn, and... Oh yes, our apostle is still here trying to get Eastern Orthodoxy to Lanchi, and that did not work, unfortunately. How about... we give you a promotion. Can spread religion 2 extra times. Yep! We're going to give that promotion before it's too late. Alright, so this bombard is going to be in range very, very soon. Oh, Agra, you're about to not enjoy life. This city doesn't even have walls yet. It's going to fall very, very quickly. Oh man, India, that was a mistake. Right. Meanwhile, this unit just keeps killing Indian Marine units out here. To great effect. It's leveled up several times. It's now, what level are you? Level 3 unit? And it was just an exploration caravel. That's all I made it for. So that's a win, I believe. Let's take a look at what else is going on. So we have 10 turns until the harbor's done in Tula, 15 turns until the Forbidden City's done in St. Petersburg, which will give us access to a new policy. We have the watermill almost done in Rio. University 8 turns away in Novgorod. 10 turns away from Alhambra and Jian. That's building quickly. 2 turns away from that builder in Lanchi, which could not come soon enough. We really need to build up the countryside badly around Lanchi. Hang on.
Is to attack a city. Siege of a city is only done as a last resort.
Wow, Sun Tzu said that as well, who wrote The Art of War, which that shows the principled manner in which he approached such things. I like that quote a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and move in and take care of this barbarian encampment. Good night. That was nice and easy. New research options. Let's go ahead and go for... Oh, hey! Our unique military unit is finally arriving. We're going to research military science. It's 2 turns away. We're going to get the Cossack. Let's go ahead and let Michelangelo do his thing. Hey, the statue of David. Excellent. So 1680 AD is when this was. Well, it was made in our world. I actually haven't looked in a while at when that was actually made. Well, hang on. It might be in the Civilopedia. I keep doing that. I keep clicking that as the search bar. Statue of David. No. Okay, it's not. It should be. Why is that not in the Civilopedia? It makes perfect sense to have that in the Civilopedia. Alright, field cannon. This is our upgraded crossbowman. Actually, we need to upgrade this one too, but first. Alright, so this city's not going to last long. Probably capture it in the next turn, in fact. Okay. Oh, wow, I forgot. This is a level 6 unit. This can fire twice, so Agra is in big trouble. Hilarious. Alright, and then let's go ahead and spread religion here again in Kabul. We'll see if we can get Eastern Orthodoxy spread to this part of the world as thoroughly as possible. And we'll keep heading this direction with our caravel. Just trying to uncover the shape of this continent. Probably sooner than later I need to create a couple more caravels so I can really finish exploring the world. Or just get the satellite launched. That's an option we have as well. Oh wow. Holy mother of God. Alright, so they're going to open their borders to me. Holy Jesus. They're giving me... Okay. Alright. Thanks, France. Good God. That's just not... Wow. Alright. Well, they just gave us... the AI's trading proposals are not always incredibly bright. And that's an example. Alright, let's go ahead and use our bomber just for funsies. Oh, that was not pretty. Can we capture the city with the... I thought we just killed those 3 guys. No, we can't. We need to use our musketmen to capture the city, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and move this unit back so we can upgrade them too. Meanwhile, this builder is done, so let's go ahead and... We just need to come out to the countryside and build things. We'll build here first, and then just keep building. That actually, I don't know why the game recommended that tile first. Maybe just because it was a low production tile, so you're just trying to improve efficiency as much as possible. But, I don't know. It's weird. Let's go ahead and build a campus here as well. Looks like out here would probably be... That should be a +2 bonus, shouldn't it? Because rainforest and mountain? Weird. Okay, well, I'm actually going to put it out here. So that's that. I also want to go ahead and buy another builder here. 470 gold. So that's most of my gold there. Might not be able to upgrade that unit as quickly as I liked on account of that, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. Eastern Orthodoxy. And I think we just completed a quest. Oh, didn't even know that was going to give us a quest, but that's good. Let's go to our city-state. We can't redistribute our envoy. Oh no, we got a specific envoy with Kabul. We're suzerain of several city-states. Kabul, Amsterdam, Hong Kong, Hattusa, and Jakarta, which is part of what's helping us get ahead so quickly. All right, Michelangelo, let's go ahead and create another great work with you. Pieta, let's see. All right, so Michelangelo finally got to do his thing, but now unfortunately we don't have any place for Rembrandt to create his works. So we're gonna have to put him off the same way we did Michelangelo, which is fine. I mean, it's life, but it's kind of annoying. All right, let's go ahead and finish off this scout. All right, so that barbarian encampment has been dealt with. As Moscow's borders expand, as you can see, we finished our road here. As the borders expand, we can start to see the barbarians be a little bit less of a nuisance. Okay, we can't... This is a melee unit, not a ranged unit, so unfortunately I can't attack that. I cannot attack that scout. Okay, you just skip your turn. There's no point. Agra's been completely worn down. We're going to take it in the next turn. Meanwhile, Gandhi wants peace. Refuse. They want me to pay for peace when I'm about to take their new city. That's hilarious. The answer to that question, my friend, is no. All right, our water mill is about to be done in Rio de Janeiro, which is quite nice. That's going to help us with production and food, so the city will both grow faster and build faster. Watermill is one of the basic buildings which I've built in most of my cities so far. In case you missed it earlier in the series, it's usually pretty important to have one. I can imagine very few scenarios in which I wouldn't build a watermill. Oh, I like the look of these buildings around the...
However beautiful the strategy, you
the
should
lava
occasionally
here.
look at the results.
Okay, so now we have access to our unique unit, the Cossack.
Human nature, as manifested in tribalism and nationalism, provides the momentum of the machinery of human evolution.
All right, and we also have access to this really nice new policy. 50% production towards industrial modern melee and range units, as well as 50% less combat strength from being injured. So let's go ahead and have a look at that. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and go with that. We're going to replace the... what did we have before? The Wars of Religion modifier. Let's confirm that. And also, pretty soon we're going to have access to a third-tier government, which would be quite nice. All right, let's confirm those policies. Yes, our policy agenda is set. I just called them the Cossacks. That's my bad. It is pronounced Cossack, which is phonetically correct. Unfortunately, you know, when the Europa Universalis 4 expansion, the Cossacks came out, a few prominent YouTubers pronounced it Cossacks, and it just got into my head. And it's not an excuse, but there it is. So I try to pronounce things correctly when I know how. Don't always know how, but when I know, when it's easy for me to know, I like to say things the way they're supposed to be said. So Scorched Earth, we have a boost towards this. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. Not going to look too closely at the policies. We're mainly just trying to accelerate ahead as rapidly as possible. Oh, there's a harbor in Rio. I didn't see that. I was like, why? We're not on the water. Why would you even... But I guess that makes sense. Cool. All right, well... We can build a shipyard for extra... Well... Bonus production equal to the adjacency bonus of the harbor district. But is there a way to see the adjacency bonus of the harbor district? Yes, there's a +1 bonus. Oh no, that's from the lighthouse. So I can't actually tell if there's an adjacency bonus. Oh, okay, no, there's not, because you would be able to see here. The campus in Rio de Janeiro is very well placed because it's surrounded by rainforest. So we're getting +6 from the campus in Rio. That's excellent. That's part of the reason we have climbed ahead in science so quickly. That is awesome. So tell you what, let's go ahead and take advantage of that by building a university in Rio de Janeiro. And also, let's go ahead and take care of this city, shall we? Awesome. Got another promotion for that unit. Keep the city. Yes. Agra now belongs to us. Oh, wow. Wow. Really, really slow production in this city because honestly, it's a crappy city location. So we do have some squares. We've got a tile there. Yeah. I probably just should have raised that city, but you know, it's a way to make sure that they don't try to settle there again. So I won't complain about that. All right, come out here, and we need to improve that wheat resource. Oh, that was our musketman. Damn it, builder! I was talking to you. Thank you. All right, so we improved that resource. Sometimes it's not always clear which unit you've selected. So from Kazan to... All right, Hong Kong actually wants a trade route. So why don't we go ahead and send them a trade route so we get that extra envoy. Hong Kong took care of a barbarian encampment for us not too long ago too. So that's a nice step to take. Now, let's send this apostle over to Novgorod. Because we need to start pushing back against Hinduism in this area. All right, now this bombard needs to just fortify... Field cannon needs to do the same. Now, I should have access to the Ranger in 3 turns, so we can upgrade this Scout, which would be a lot of fun. The Ranger is an awesome Scout unit. All right, let's go ahead and steal Tech Boost from for economics. We have a 63% chance of it. Let's see. 28% chance of mission failure, and 9% chance for being captured or killed. That is an acceptable capture or kill chance for me. All right, and you just need to come back to Moscow. This caravel is just hanging out, doing some exploring. Tell you what, go up here and see what you find. So we're on the other side of our continent now. Very, very nice. Novgorod has a housing issue. We're going to need to get some additional buildings put up here sooner than later. So I'll have to pay close attention to that. Also, has anything popped up for Rembrandt's use, or for that matter, for Jane Austen's use? No, not yet. I didn't think so, but it's just good to double check. We're approaching turn 250. Hard to believe. First 20 episodes of this series have flown by. Okay. Promotion, apparently. Oh, yes, that's right. Promotion for this musketman. Very nice. +1 additional attack per turn, if movement allows. Can also move after attacking. Very good. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and close the gap between the Fog of War here. We still have a lot to explore, but I wanted to go ahead and get that taken care of. Let's come straight down here, too, and uncover more. Why are yield icons being turned on automatically? I'm noticing this each time I load the game up. Go away. They're on by default. I'm not used to it, and I don't notice it for a bit every time, but there it is. All right, so let's move the musketmen back here. Now, you... what do we have up here? Oh, yes, the campus that's being built. All right, we'll build another farm up there. So it's mostly just farmland we're going to be able to build around Lanchy, so it's going to grow very quickly as a city. There are a few... there's a luxury resource over here that we need to tap, and also there's some hills. So actually, I might send the builder over that direction. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, you just need to fortify till I can upgrade you. I was going to upgrade you sooner, but then I spent some money on a builder, which was worth it. But kind of changed the plans a little bit there. Alright, so we are 3 turns away from that industrial zone in Smolensk, which is right in between my 3 cities here being built. Remains to be seen whether or not there'll be some really good advantages district-wise from having that placed so perfectly between 3 different districts. But I would think it does. I think I can build a mine here. There's already one here. If I build a mine here, there's one here as well. That should help make it a more productive industrial zone. Alright, so our musketmen can just fortify. Caravel, tell you what, just go up the coast a little bit. Scope out Barcelona. Got my eye on you, Spain. Thinking you could settle on my continent. I don't know that I'll go to war with Spain. I don't think it's going to be necessary. I think we'll win by science victory before that ever really becomes an issue. I don't know why they were north of Moscow, but there it is. Let's go ahead and spread religion to Novgorod. It looks like, okay, the apostles gone and still don't have that city. So let's go ahead and purchase some more apostles. Oh, I can build a mosque too. Let's go for it. Actually, yeah, it makes sense to do this in to build these mosques in a lot of our holy sites. They're purchased with faith. Right, so we got 4 more apostles. Spent a lot of our faith there, almost all of it, in fact. We're down to 48.7. Oh, wow. So they're willing to give me Agra, 70 gold. They want to give me this as well. All right, Gandhi. Well, tell you what. I'll take your peace offer. But if you come and you start converting my cities again, we're going to end up right where we ended up previously. And now I can declare war on you for that because I have that casus belli. So... Okay. So in case you missed it, I don't know that I've described it very specifically in this series yet, but notice that part of the war deal there was that he was going to cede control of Agra to me, even though I control Agra. Civilization VI has taken a page out of Paradox's playbook, which I think is quite...
Actions speak louder than words.
Yes, they do. Which I think is quite nice. One of the things that can really throw you off guard when you play a Paradox strategy title for the first time is that if you conquer and occupy a province, a territory in those games, Crusader Kings, Europa Universalis, it's not just automatically yours. You don't just get to take it. You have declared war on someone, and you can take territory as part of the war, but in ending the war, you then have to negotiate for whatever territories are held. In Crusader Kings 2, of course, it's much more nuanced. You have to actually have a claim on every territory that you take, as opposed to EU4, where you can actually go in and you can negotiate to keep some of the territories that you've captured, which is very much the case here in Civ 6. When you capture cities in war, if you end the war but don't arrange to have those cities ceded to you, guess what? They go right back to the previous owner because they were not formally transferred to your ownership. Interesting little strategic tidbit if you didn't know. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the industrialization tech, which is 5 turns away. We'll have the access to factories. I'm going to fortify you until you're healed. And we have our new apostles here. What promotions? Nah. All right, so you come up here. Okay, it's offering me all the same promotions. Interesting. All right, all of my cities now, except for Novgorod and Rio, are the correct religion. So I'm going to surround Rio with apostles, and we're going to fix that problem. It's going to take a few turns to do it, but that's fine. Let's get you up the coast a little bit further, please. So we've arrived at the landing site of the Barcelona colonists. I thought we can go a little farther there. There we go. All right, and on that note, we've hit the 27-minute mark for this video, so I'll go ahead and cut this one here. And the next one, we are going to continue to work on converting... Oh, of course, Agra needs to be converted as well, so we'll work on that. We're going to convert Rio, we're going to convert Agra, and just make sure that all of our cities are Eastern Orthodox. And then it's just a matter of continuing to plow forward on the science track and try to get that science victory. I'm still a little bit up in the air. You guys let me know who are watching the series live as to whether or not this series will continue beyond 20 episodes. I do 20-episode parts for all of my series, so I always rotate content regardless of whether I'm going to come back to a series. In this particular case, I feel like victory is pretty certain, so if we get to the end of episode 20 and we're like, yeah, it's going to happen, there might be some merit to the argument that, okay, well, let's just move on and do a new series when it would normally be time for this one to come back for episodes 21 through 40. I don't think this is going to be a 40-episode series regardless. This is going to be over sooner than that. But there you have it. So just give me your thoughts on that. Let me know what your preference would be, and I will kind of bear that in mind. I won't make a decision at episode 20, but I'll kind of make a decision in Congress with all of you who are watching. And who have been watching up to this point. So thanks very much for watching. Comments are always welcome. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, I upload new episodes in Russian Sunrise every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-5 for those of you not in the States. And comments are, in fact, always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next episode.